Hello everybody and welcome back to some FTB Skies Expert Mode. How you guys doing today? I hope you are doing well. I am. So, our last episode we got into our Man of Steel mesh and going with that and got all that set up. I think that's what we got into. It's been like 2 weeks since I have played. The videos are going to be weird coming out here. I think I've got a solution to the getting stuff out, my work schedule. As soon as I think I got it all figured out, it just all goes to crap. So, but anyways, we've been making progression through the pack. We've got to our Man of Steel mesh, which has made getting, our resources a lot easier. We got our pedestals going. And one thing, I don't know if I went over this or not. I've got this figured out. We were trying to do the dripstone into the hoppers, and that doesn't work. But now that I've got the dripstone going into cauldrons and the hoppers pulling out of the cauldrons, it's working just fine. We've got 11. Well, that's got 11, and that one is full. And all 4 of these will fill up. So we've got lava going. We're going to need that today. We're going to start working towards. We've got to get to biodiesel so we can get into some better, or get into the diesel generator, which will give us better stress units. And it will also, we need this to get into our next tier of power, which that's not the right section, which is going to be getting into the magnets and all that stuff. So we're kind of going about this backwards. We should already have it all set up and ready to go, but we don't. And what we're going to do, there's 2 ways of doing this. There is making all of this stuff the create way, and there's also doing the stuff the pneumatic craft way. And I think that's what we're going to do. We're going to get started with some pneumatic craft. This, along with everything else, the pneumatic craft part of this, if we go down here to our pneumatic craft, our first bit of generating air is with a rotational compressor, which we've got to use create for that. But we can set up one of these for the time being, and then we will get into our diesel generators, because it takes a lot less resources and a lot less energy, or not energy, but well, my energy, to do everything through pneumatic craft instead of doing it through create. And plus it makes it a little bit easier to automate. So that's what we're going to do. So we got to get started with pneumatic craft. We'll go over here. The first thing we need is we're going to need a whole bunch of reinforced stone. And to craft this, we're going to need other stone, which is andesite into spirit fire, which is easy enough. We're going to need deep slate, which we've got. We can get deep slate from bulk washing. That's cobbled deep slate. Wait, did we set up one of these for deep slate? I don't know if we did or not. We did not. How are we getting deep slate? That's blackstone. We weren't getting deep slate. All right, so deep slate is where we need to start with. Deep slate. We can do calcite. We can do, that doesn't help us none. Cobbled deep slate. That doesn't help us. Endstone doesn't help us. Maybe it does. No, we can't get into. All right, let me figure out the process of black slate, or the deep slate. All right, so a simple solution has been found. We need calcite, which we can get from tuff. I had some tuff chunks from sifting some dirt. That gives us the calcite. That gives us the deep slate. And that's what we need. And then we can come over here and just make us a spot with this guy, a pedestal, and that's going to produce cobbled deep slate, and then I just need to get a drawer, which I don't think I have. Now, I realize we can do upgrades on the pedestal, stuff like that, until I get a better way of gathering some, or getting this stuff processed. I'm happy with what we've got. So this guy to that guy to that guy, and there we go. Our deep slate problem is covered. All we've got to do now is take care of said cooking it, which we need lava for that. I do believe. So deep slate. Yeah, alright. This can go here, and then all I need to do is get us a couple of stacks, and we'll be ready to go. Alright, so the next part of this is we're going to need to make sturdy sheets from Create. It went in there. So to do this, we're going to need obsidian dust, and some lava, and a couple of presses, which we just have to change our setup that we have over there. But I want to get enough of this stuff together to do at least maybe 4 recipes of it. So that's kind of where I'm at for the moment, is getting all of this together. And going from there. So that is 3. And there is number 4. We just need to get our stack. Well, we don't necessarily need a stack, but andesite's no big deal now. We got to do our create stuff. I'm going to need our spout, which should now be empty. And I'm going to need this guy and this guy for the moment. Got them both. That guy needs to go. So we need our press, our spout, and we're going to need 2 buckets of lava for this. Let me tell you what, this right here makes me so happy, not having to craft lava. You know, I haven't even looked to see if we can make any more. Pointed dripstone, we need tier 3 mason villagers or some calcite. Which we'd need a big drip leaf for that, and yeah, I don't see a good easy way of doing it just yet. Alright, so oh yeah, we can't just throw lava in. That's the one thing I hate about Create. We can't just do that. I have a tank here somewhere. There's a tank, and we should have some. Where are my... I should have some fluid transporters. Well, let's look at those. We're going to need to make some of those probably anyways for what we're going to be doing. Fluid transporters. That's easy enough to make. Let's make a few of them. We'll wait. I just found them. I looked up, and they were right where our other tank was that we were using before. Alright, so fluid transporter, tank, other fluid transporter, that guy. Now we can put some lava in there. We can turn this guy on, and we can throw these guys in here. And that should give us our 4 sturdy sheets that we need for this. And we're going to throw these guys in here. That way we know where, well, we'll forget where they're at, but you know what I mean. We keep having to use these. Alright, so we've got what we need now to do our stuff. Deep slate, other stone. So 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3. I need another pedestal. And source stone. I think we can do all this right quick. Alright. I actually had all the stuff ready to go. So that guy. And so each of this produces 8. So this will give us a total of 32. Plus whatever we get from quest, because we don't look at the quest rewards to see what we actually get. Alright, and there's number 4. Beautiful. We got 32. That's what we need. And that doesn't give us anything. So now we need to make all of our stuff. 2 interfaces. The pressure chamber valve. Let's get this stuff all up here. This is going to... we're going to need some more sturdy sheets, because we can't do compressed iron just yet. And that guy there, and let's get to work. So first things first is we need to make pressure chamber walls. No, that's not what's first. Pressure chamber wall needs reinforced bricks. That is made this way. There is that. We're going to need more than that. Beautiful. Pressure chamber glass. Let's grab some glass. I know I've got glass. That's dark connected glass. Aha. So the glass, that should be enough. Pressure chamber valve. This is what we were going to need more sturdy sheets for. So let's do some more of those. There we go. Pressure chamber valves, our tubes made. Pressure chamber valve, we need just one. That's going to make 4 of them. Is that? We just need 1. Yes. And then our interface, I need 2 hoppers, which means I'm going to need to get some more plates. That's what I got to do. Alright, so hoppers made. Pressure chamber interface made. We're good to go there. Awesome. That quest is now complete. That gives us a omnidirectional hopper, which is nice. And we've got the quest for reinforced stone. That one gives us more. That's going to give us a pneumatic wrench. And now we're ready to look at our rotational compressor. So we're going to need brass casings, a propeller, which none of that looks like it's too bad. We should be able to do all this. Brass casing, we need to make brass, which is zinc and copper. I don't think we've made it yet. We're going to need a few of these. So let's make a few. I don't have any zinc made up. We got to get on that. I'll be back. Alright, so I think we got everything together now that we're going to need to do this. First things first, we need to get the brass casings. And that should be everything. Oh, no, I need to make some propellers. We're going to make 4 of these guys. And I need 4 pieces of wood that I didn't grab. Now we should have everything together that we need. That's not going to be enough, is it? No, that'll get us a couple of them. And 4 more should... Actually, let's do 4. Because I'm going to need those other extra one for when we get into... Why did it only give me 1? We are missing pipes. I have enough... Don't want to use all that yet. We might need those for something else. So there is our 4. Beautiful. That quest is now complete. So that gives us a safety tube module. And we're ready to go on. This quest is just a... talks about air pressure. I know a little bit about air pressure and the thermodynamic part. Oh, we can't do that just yet anyways. But this talks about heat dispersing and stuff like that. That's where I start having issues with all of this. So, but now that we've got that set up, before we can continue, we're going to need to get into a lot more stuff, including compressed iron. We should be able to do that. Now, let's get to this guy, or let's get our stuff set up over here. We're going to use this place for it. I will build another tree farm. We got enough wood for now. So for the time being, let's go. We're going to do a 3x3. It doesn't have to be that big. Let's put a glass in the front. We want... That is input. And that's not going to help us. Where did they go? Oh, right there. There we go. That should be us output. In the back here, we want our pressure chamber valve, and then I need just a couple of, and that should, that did not, 3x3x3, 1 pressure valve, 2 chamber interfaces. That doesn't look like it's, let me look. Alright, we got it. I had the pressure chamber valve in there the wrong way. Alright, so we need to set up our compressor. Little guy, or big guy, into a, let's go see how I've got this set up to where it's running faster. Big guy into a little guy, and then the big guy, I need to make another big one. Alright, so we're back. I have spent an hour messing with this, trying to figure out if we can do this, and I'm going to guess the answer is no. I've even gone as far as making the rotational speed controller to where we can speed up what comes out of it, and yeah, it doesn't work. When we get it to a point, as you can see, it says this appears that the rotational compressor is not rotating with enough speed. And also it says that it won't rotate in this direction. I realize that right this second, but for the purpose of this, I just threw this back together. We're going to move this. So yeah, it's not rotating with enough speed, so we can't do anything with it. And if I raise this up, we can change it to where it is now going the right way. But even if we get it to exactly to where it will start running, I forget what the number was. Well, that's close enough. Even with that, it still shows that it's not enough speed. So we're going to have to get to our diesel generators. But since we got all this, let's go ahead and see if we can speed up our meshes. Because like I said, this right here does us absolutely no good for the moment. And I'm not going to get started on this episode of working on creating gas. So, questions. Let's see if we can do that with these. Alright, so this guy, if we put that right there, we can put this guy a jeer. We're going to need that guy. That should work. $64 is too much. Well, and I want to see if that's any faster, or if we're just wasting our time here. It's slightly faster, not much. So yeah, we've got to get. We'll just get straight into doing the ethanol and the biodiesel the hard way, so we can get the diesel generators. Because we're going to need a handful of these for doing this. We're going to need 3 for the magnets. We'll probably need at least 3 for controlling all of our stuff. I don't know, we'll see. But I guess for now, all quests we've got are complete. We've literally wasted all of our time today trying to get this figured out all for nothing. Well, we got stuff crafted. So, but with that, hope you guys enjoyed the episode. I thank you for watching, and I will see you guys next time. Bye.